Hey everybody, welcome back to the final 9 holes of round 1 from the Down East Players Cup presented by Eastern Disc Golf and Disc Box. This is a PDGA A-Tier. You've got Ace Run Productions bringing you this coverage. I am Felix.
And I am Conrad.
Conrad, we're back at West Meadowbrook Park for a challenging back 9. What have we watched so far after 9 holes?
We have seen the team, who is us, the commentary team, do a great job on the front. Let's take a look at the FPO feature card that we have for the back. We start off with the legend herself, Elaine King, PDGA member since 1985 with a career 302 wins and counting.
Yeah.
We have Innova sponsored player Deanne Carey out of Shelby, North Carolina with 34 wins out of her 172 events. And Holly Finley with the whip with the career 51 wins out of her 200 career events. And the local legend, Whitney Graham, PDGA member since 2020 with 21 career amateur wins. We take a look here at the scoreboard and we see a lot of red, a little bit of gray, but this front stretch has been punishing to this feature card.
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting off on hole 10, a par 4 coming in at 528 feet. Initially, this is a straighter shot than it looks like from the tee, but you still want to have some bend to the right. Ideally, you want something to finish right around this area here if you can. That'll give you a solid straight shot for your approach here to try to secure the birdie. You can easily skip off the fairway though with these fast fairways here with all this pine straw, but initially you're just really trying to get up and down. If you can get a 4 here, I don't think you're complaining.
No, definitely not. I don't think I did this on the front round. I want to give a shout out to Gatekeeper for the drone footage. Make sure we'll put that in the description as well. Whitney with a great shot here. Not hitting anything, landing behind that stump, which may pose obstacles for her next shot.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That tree in front of her just past the stump also may present an issue. Being a little low.
Moving to the right direction, but
not anymore.
Yeah.
That ground just pushed it left where you don't want to be. Pinned up on that tree. Oh!
It's like rip lock.
Some slippage there, she says, on the tee. Holly with a smooth flip up and turn.
Oh, man, look at that.
Now it just needs to settle. She's by the logs, or her footing might be a little impeded, but she's going to have a straight line, I think, from there.
Yeah, on the left side is okay.
Settle.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's perfect.
I thought she put way too much angle on it out of her hand, but it just panned perfectly. Draw for that.
She took her hand back a little bit, like her thumb was an issue with that.
Yeah, she can. She'll still have an alleyway though to try to get up and down for the par.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine's got to pump something here to try to save a par. Ooh, this looks really good. Skip.
It's going to leave a long look.
Yeah.
And for anyone tuning in now that didn't check out the front half, definitely go check out the front. But you'll see the Ace Run Pro score box at the bottom, reflecting the front 9 holes from the event.
Oh, she's gone inside left a little early. That's going to be a long look for the par.
Yeah. Yeah, a little strange footing here for Holly. But I think being on the left side, being able to throw backhand out is, yeah, that's more ideal than...
yeah. Good shot. Initially, I couldn't tell if she had a mid-range in her hand and she was going for position play, but no, that was a driver. She was going to get there. Long jumper.
Long bid.
A little left.
Yep.
Whitney with this is a birdie look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stay up.
Oh.
Good bid.
Yep.
She's got a floaty little step putt there. And this is for par for Deanne.
Oh, a little wide.
Yeah, you could see there her kind of on her jump putt. She's still just landing on the 1 foot because she's got that left ankle injury and the thumb. Like she's falling apart.
Oh
no! After that drive, that hurts.
Yeah. I think that would have been our first splash of green. Had that been in.
Yeah. Bogey putt there for Elaine, so she's got back-to-back bogeys now, so that brings her back to 4 over. Whitney here can maintain with this putt. And she does. So like I said, if you'll sign up for a 4 on this hole just about every time. Good par there after that miss. Good job not kind of letting it get to you, making sure you hit the putt.
All right, hole 11 is a par 4, 573 feet, and the initial shot, you just really want to get out here in the open, preferably to the left so that you have some type of angle into this small gap that we're going through now. You want to get through here and get to another landing area, or you can try to push the issue and get up on the green past the fence. Again, this is another hole that you will quickly sign up for. 4.
Oh yeah, sign me up for a 4 every time on this hole. Just kidding me? Nice shot right into the middle there for Whitney.
Yep. It's going to give her a decent angle into the gap.
I never know
with the flip up.
There you go. Yeah, I never know where you actually have to sign up for these 4s and pars and stuff. But if anybody could comment is where you actually go to sign up for the pars,
yeah,
that'd be great.
I think it's doing registration. I think you got it.
Oh, so it's like paying for CTPs and stuff? Okay.
I think we should put that as an option on the event. Pay for a par on this hole.
Deanne with that wraith in hand. She was doing some good work with it during the front half.
How much would you pay for a par?
For a par in a certain hole?
Yeah.
I'd go as high as $20.
$20? Yeah, I was thinking about the same.
Needs to settle. You don't want to be too pinched.
Yeah, it's flirting with OB over there, too.
It is.
She stays clean.
Looks like she's clean, yeah.
Well, I like this tangent idea. I'm gonna keep going with it. So, would you have to limit the number of? Would you need to have it available for everyone? I mean, ooh.
No, I'd say you limit it on the amount of holes that you can buy a par on.
Oh, definitely. But I'm just saying, like, if we're doing hole 11, buy a par. Mm-hmm. Do you offer to an entire field?
Oh yeah, because you rack up on the cash at that point. Like if hole 11 is like this, you got to think like 80% of the field's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm paying the 20. Give me that par. But the flip side is you still have to play the hole.
Yeah.
And if you birdie it, too bad, so sad. You still get a par. Yeah.
It could be like the Infinite Disc Magic 8 Ball where it's par or better.
Par or better. And that shot skipped right to the left-hand side of the wall.
Yeah. So it gives her an open look. I don't think any other player is even close to having a look at the basket.
Yeah.
Elaine got a bad kick.
Did she get all the way through on that?
And I'm not sure. No, she
she's
didn't.
Still in it. So this is her 4th.
And it looks like she's just looking to pitch out, not even really.
So things,
and she's still outside the circle too for the look at the basket.
Things are kind of unraveling a little bit here for Elaine. She had a really solid front half, and the wheels are kind of starting to.
Very good upshot for Deanne.
Yeah, very nice shot there. Wheels are coming off the track a little bit here for Elaine. This looks good if it gets up high.
Yep, it's high
Beautiful touch.
That's local knowledge there. She knows she lands right there. She'll scoot up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that. I would have blew back past the basket.
Yeah. So lane here, this is for her 5.
I think I did blow past the basket. She made it over the fence, so that's great, and it leaves her inside the circle. That was scary, though.
Yeah.
We made the unwise decision of playing a flex start.
Oh, yeah. Having never played this course.
Never seen the course. Like, we saw 2 holes, we're like, yeah, we can do this. Let's go play this flex start.
Not knowing the back half was a monster. Long look here. This is for birdie. For Holly, staring it down. Oh, there it is. Yes.
Well outside the circle.
Let's run that back. Holly Finley, elevated basket, or elevated from her feet, long ways out, perfect hyzer. Beautiful putt. How do you not love watching Holly Finley play?
Lane tapping in, well, putting in for the double. Deanne put in for her par. She signed up.
There you go. You feel like you wasted your money at that point, though, because you get the par anyway. But it's the risk you take when you sign up for a par.
It has to be par better, because if not, you don't even...
No, because it's like playing stocks. Like, you're thinking it's going to hit a certain mark, and you're betting that it's going to do that. And if it goes above it, and you've already put in a sell order, you lost out. Unless you put like a hedge bet on it, then it's like, all right, par or better, but if I get a birdie, I can pay an extra $20 to take the birdie.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so we're getting way off track here. Hole 12, par 5, 868 feet. There's out of bounds off of the tee for the first, I think, 100 feet. It goes down into this gully and then starts breaking right and then breaks right even more into this guarded green here that's in a bowl. This is another one that's a 5 is a very good score in this hole.
Yeah.
And you could easily find yourself taking a bogey or worse if you don't get off this tee clean. Floaty mid.
Because if I do believe you're actually throwing inbounds. You're not even...
Yeah, and you could see the fairway tightens up. There's OB right and left when you make this initial gap. So you have to land your disc right in the middle there. And you can easily...
It's drifting off. I was coming back. All right, she's asking for it to settle because it's going over towards the OB. It stops.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the flags and the paint there. So this is a treacherous hole, and this is one that when we played it, I had no idea what this hole actually lined up as.
No, yeah, me either.
This looks very good.
That's perfect. I wish I would have done that.
Yeah, ideal tee shot. If you take a driver here, you can get rewarded, but really a mid-range here, oh no, that needs to find a way. And that never came back in bounds. Yeah, no. So she'll go to the drop zone, which is the concrete pad right to the left-hand side of where Holly is. Holly flipping something up.
Okay.
Beautiful shot.
That always scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
There is OB over there to the left as well.
Yep. You see a lane here from the drop zone. Puring it right down the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, there's really no reason to take a high-speed driver off of that tee box. It's just a matter of placing a mid-range for your first shot.
Yeah. Why you didn't tell me that the first time?
I didn't know, because I went driver the first time and went OB. Whitney smoothing out 2 beautiful shots here to start this hole. She is playing it smartly. Is that right? Is that the right word? Is that a real word?
Smarter. Smart. Yeah.
Intelligently.
Smart. Yeah. Smarter.
Yeah.
Than the average
bear.
That's a great drive.
Beautiful shot.
You do want to be a little bit left on the fairway so that you have a better approach into the gap that leads to the basket.
Mm-hmm. Look at this turn.
Oh, yeah.
Get off of there.
Stay.
That's fine. Beautiful shape to that shot there.
Weird little kick there at the end, but...
But the angle control on that and the trust in the disc was incredible. Lane right side, looking to get around that tree. Oh gosh. And now she's going to face a gauntlet of trees.
Yeah. From where Whitney is, there's a fake route on the right.
Yeah.
It's just full of trees, but you can kind of see your way through there.
And she's faded in early. Middle.
So she still has a lot of trees to contend with to get to the basket.
And a little low.
Oh, yeah.
But she's still in the open.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't know. She has that big tree right there in front of her.
Yeah.
She's going to have to decide which side she's going to go with that, left or right.
She can still manage the par there from where she's at. Elaine here, that you can see what she's dealing with. Like,
Yeah.
I think she's looking for a hero gap. It's
Didn't
bunted.
find it, but the second kick kind of pushed her forward, so...
Yeah, a little bit. She'll be out to the left. But she'll still be kind of behind some of those trees.
And here's Whitney with the gel of trees to try to figure out a way through.
Looks like she's got a gap right in front of her. Flexes it out.
Oh, hits a tree.
She'll have a long, probably 38-foot, 40-foot
Yeah,
putt
just
from
outside
there.
the circle. And it's the basket's not really, it's elevated, but it's not because it's in a bowl. So it's like
Right.
it's still regulation height, but it's going to play with your mind a little bit.
A little bit lower than she wanted there, but she's out and she'll have a look as well.
Yeah. Is she running it?
She's always running it, right?
Yeah. She's running it.
Yep, she's running it. Just
All
a
right.
little left. And the bowl kind of sucks your disc back in.
Yeah. That was not a run. That was a layup for sure.
Yep, she's 10 feet away.
Yep. Yeah, just outside the circle here. Again, the bowl is going to probably play with your mind a little bit. As you see, it looks elevated, but really it's not.
Gotta get around that tree. Oh,
Right, there you go
let's
with the
go.
stepper.
What a putt. Saving the par. Let's see that on the run back. Just enough hyzer to get around the tree. And dead center.
Yeah.
She's feeling it. I'd be stoked about that putt too. There's a smile. Very nicely done. Elaine? Oh, man.
With the splash.
Almost.
Again, the bowl keeping everything close.
Good
Tap in
par there. Yep,
She signed up for both of them.
she did.
Wasting money.
But you know what happens next time she's not going to sign up for it. She's going to get a triple. So, 'cause that's always how it goes.
Yeah. Man.
Right in the middle. Holly's back nine is off to a good start.
Yeah.
Par, birdie, par. Her front nine was rough. She's done the opposite of that. Elaine here is off to the rough start on the back.
Oh, yes. The bogey double and then the triple. Hole 13. I tell you, this back nine is not forgiving whatsoever. You have two fairways. We're going down the left fairway, which is what most players will take. It's par 4, 513 feet. I guess it's about 350 feet of just woodedness until you actually get out and then start to approach the basket. Not much OB to speak of. It's really just about placing your shots where they need to be, making sure you get the right kicks, and trying to finish out.
There's no OB needed. It's natural OB. If you get kicked anywhere
That drifts
like
and then
that,
kicks to the left. Yeah.
that's pretty much an extra stroke. So there's no need to add any more danger to this hole. Whitney going on the
she
right
went the
side.
right side with the backhand. Oh, got
It's-
dropped a little early, but it looks like she's in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, she's right in the middle. Mid-range here for Deanne, which she's looking for placement.
And it
A little
probably
early.
looking for it to drift a little bit, and it didn't. It just stayed straight.
Yeah. I like the mid-range idea on this hole too. Again, I played driver on this like a dummy and just
Me too.
ended up taking a bogey.
Get the high speed kick. That's
Yeah.
what you're really
Yeah.
looking for when you take the driver there. That high speed kick off a tree.
So Whitney here with a
the
forehand.
forehand. Probably just trying to really get to the gap.
If she throws a flexor, that's a little too much angle.
Oh,
I knew she was trying to get that flex forehand to kind of just break out into the gap
Yeah.
and get out. I saw the idea. It's just a little too much angle on it.
it's Holly with a forehand.
Got split grip on the forehand. Oh boy. And she's going to have trees in her backswing, which is never fun. Just ask Michael Gibney.
Gibney?
Right in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, you can see her checking to make sure she's not going to swat her hand against that tree.
That still doesn't help me when I do that. My mind still says...
It's still, yeah, your body. Oh, she brought her hand down at the last second on her follow-through so that it wouldn't whack. Very smart.
Yeah. Much better than I would have done. I would have short-armed it and threw it to the left.
Yep.
Oh.
So if I'm playing this tournament, I'm already down $60 because I'm buying the par on 11, 12, and 13.
Well, in actuality, that was money well spent. Money well spent.
Yeah.
Even though it's a trophy-only event.
So you buy in for the event, and then you're paying the $60 for these 3 holes. You're probably paying in for some CTPs and Ace Fund. So this is like a $200 tournament. Just oh, this looks good. Just go a little more. It got dropped at the end.
But it still carries, so.
Oh, beautiful. Better angle control on that one.
Control, yeah.
Little short though. She's gonna have another long bid, a chance for another run back.
Too.
Holly with a long bid.
Ooh,
man,
good bid.
I'd love to have her accuracy on those bids.
Lane. Ooh, that got lifted up.
Yeah. It was strange because after she threw that putt, she's like, I didn't feel any wind, and none of us did, so we're not quite sure how that happened.
But that was not a...
That had nothing to do with the stability of the putter or anything of her shot. It literally got lifted and pushed left. But none of us felt any wind. Ooh.
There you go.
Very nice comeback.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were still confused about that.
Wait, didn't she get another... She got a gust on 1-2 that pushed her this down on the upshot.
On hole 2.
On hole 2. That it didn't affect anyone else's shot.
Yeah. It's traveling and following her. It could be a ghost of somebody she knows from past that she scorned.
It's a ghost of one of those 302 second place finishers.
And it looked like Deanne's putt got lifted too. There was a little bit of breeze there. You can see in her hair. She's got a little bit of a headwind.
All right, how hard is Holly going to putt?
I think she can just tap this in, right?
Okay, see, I didn't know she was capable of that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. She has to have her bag on in order to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take notes.
6, 7, 8, 9 are your scores. Come up to hole 14, a par 3 and a difficult one at that, at 413 feet. You can either go forehand gap on the left-hand side, and most people are going to take this straight gap here with anything that you can push about 350 to get kind of past this tree here and kind of finish left. Again, this is a tough one. You'll see a lot of this kind of fade out right into that tree line there. So initially, you just want to stay clean off the tee. Even a mid-range will work, and just give yourself a putter up shot to try to take this 3.
Yeah, there have been several holes where par has been like the ideal score.
Yeah. A little right if it beats those trees, and it does.
All right.
She should have a relatively clean hyzer to the basket from there. Holly flipping up either a katana or a boss. I couldn't tell what that was. Probably her katana. Skips left side, and she'll have an open look.
Mm-hmm.
The old green wraith for Deanne.
Ooh. Okay, it got through though. That's great.
Get off of it.
Hey, you know what I just noticed that I hadn't noticed playing it or any other time that we watched this footage?
What's that?
The Mando off the tee.
There's a Mando on the tee?
Yeah.
There's a Mando on this hole. Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Well, they're past it now, but yeah, there was a little red arrow.
Oh, so you can't take the forehand line then?
No.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because of the football or the baseball field. I guess they don't want you throwing something that way and having to go into the field. Little floaty flexing forehand. She's got about a 20-footer left. I hope that pole there doesn't get kind of in her head. Nope, she's
well
wide
above
over
it. That's a great shot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like I drew it up.
I remember running across as I was on the other side of the fairway, and I ran over to get Elaine's shot, and she's like, "I'm sorry to make you run." I was like, the shot was well worth it. Beautiful shot there from Holly as well.
Yes.
Nice putt. Saving the par after hitting early on the drive.
Good putt.
Putting the P2s in the basket again.
She's putting together a really good back nine as we look at the Ace Run Pro score box.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of gray. Just the one kind of hiccup there on hole 13, but everything else looks good. Holly putting in the par as well.
And Holly with the only splash of green on the Ace Run Pro score box.
Yeah. So no change in the scores overall.
Hole 15 is a par 4, 551 feet. You have multiple gaps off the tee that you can go through. The goal is to get to this landing area up here where you can have a second approach shot. Fairway turns to the left as we go into the green area. The green is surrounded by sand, which you have to take in consideration on your upshots, and is also elevated on this pedestal. I do believe that there is OB behind the green, separating it from the next hole's fairway.
Yeah, I believe so. So you saw the drone going up the middle there. Again, a big thank you to Gatekeeper Media for supplying the drone footage for this. But a lot of players also take this right-hand hyzer line as well, as you're seeing Elaine take to perfection. Get off it.
All right, it still kicked to a decent area though. Heard a little growl from her. She wasn't happy with that.
At the end again with that wraith. She's going up the middle.
Oh.
And you can see there's a Mando on the left here of this hole as well. So she's going to have to navigate through that on her second shot.
Oh, that took a ride.
Finish.
Still in the grass. All right, that's good.
Yeah, I thought she was going to get subjected to that low ceiling there.
Yeah, the way it lifted up.
Holly with still a long ways to go. She's got close to 400 feet left.
Yeah.
And puts it just shy of the sand, so she'll have a relatively easy upshot from there.
Yeah, navigating the Mando and getting some skip action there.
And center cut.
Yep, put her in position for a very decent upshot.
Speaking of decent, 3 decent names. 3DA. I believe it's just 3 decent ends on Instagram. They've got a fun little Instagram account if you want to follow them.
There was whispers of there being an opening since Whitney's playing open now. I don't.
Oh. With a wider hyzer, a little high, and that took some steam off of it.
Yeah, but still puts her up where the sandy approaches are about to occur.
I went to school with the Sandy approaches. She was a nice lady.
Sandy, Andy. That's from, I don't know if you remember. Never mind.
Nope.
It's a TV show. You haven't seen that show?
Nope. Perfect Approach there by Deanne, though.
You watched Sirens?
I have not. I haven't watched all of it. I've seen some episodes.
I think there's only like 3 seasons, man. You need to get on that.
I do. I totally forgot about it until you mentioned it.
Wow.
That one just kind of got knocked down, too.
Yeah.
There's some tailwind there.
Crunchy leaves.
Ooh, that's a little further out than you wanted.
Yeah. Typically that would have been all right, but with the sand, it's just going to keep it straight, not going to let it slide.
And you're putting to an elevated basket, which just makes that much harder of a putt.
Yeah.
So Lane makes the adjustment, puts it a little closer.
Even putting in sand, it throws a...
Yes. You're
at least this isn't
power.
sinking sand, though, like at where we were at Harmony Bends.
Yeah. For Masters Worlds.
Ooh.
Or Solinsky Masters. Solinsky Masters.
Solinsky. Here we go.
Solid putt there for Holly for the par.
Putting together a nice back here.
Yeah, she's really straightened it out here after the front nine. That initial start was rough, but...
I think I remember her saying that she was just trying to power those shots on the front and...
Oh, no.
And just kind of dialed it back a little bit on the back.
Yeah. I wonder if Elaine still gets butterflies at a tournament after having played so many events.
I was sitting here, I'm looking at her putt. I'm like, how many thousands of times has she done that?
Yeah.
Like her routine for a putt. Like,
Right.
if I had a routine for my putt that I kept.
Right. Great par save there for Deanne after being on the left-hand side and having to navigate that Mando on her second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to hole 16, this is one of the more funner shots. There is a Mando off the tee here on the left-hand side. That tree is a par 3, 288 feet. Initially slightly uphill, then followed by downhill. So really you're just taking a mid-range or a fairway straight as you can and just kind of having gravity bring it over to the left as it kind of fades down. Probably plays a little closer than the 288 that you see on there, but you still want to make sure that you're not coming in early left to give yourself a look at these bushy trees that'll get in the way of any putt. Straight shot.
Looks a little low.
A little low.
Gotta skip and it's gonna be outside the circle.
Yeah, she'll have to navigate two of those little bushes there on that approach.
I remember when we played this hole, we were asking people on the card in front of us, hey, where's the basket?
Yeah.
Because we just didn't know.
Holly puts it to about circle's edge on the right-hand side. This looks really good.
Perfect.
Gradual fade.
Yeah.
Sit. Beautiful shot there from Deanne.
Yep.
That is how you play it.
The local lows the route as well.
She gets a little more turn on it to swing it back over. Just shy of those bushes, but she'll have a straight look at it as well.
Yeah.
No stress par there for Miss King.
Ooh.
Just
A
never
little high and to the left.
Yeah, just never quite dropped.
That didn't look like her regular confident stroke.
You see Deanne kind of grooving in the background there as Holly makes her birdie putt, her second birdie of this back nine. And just like that, she's right back in the mix.
Does Deanne have earbuds in? Or
Oh, yeah.
Just, okay.
Yeah, she's always rocking the earbuds. There you go.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
I
it
see,
now.
yeah. I asked because my wife will start jamming without. I'm like, where's the music? She says, it's in my head. Good putt.
And a birdie as well. So capitalizing on two very good drives there. So Team Innova scoring the birdies on this one. Making the par come back.
I like to see green in my Ace Run Pro score box.
And like we said, a no stress tap in for par for Miss Elaine King.
Holly definitely feeling it now.
Yeah.
Hole 17 is a par 3, 371 feet. It's hard for me to tell you exactly how to play this hole because I didn't play it right myself. You basically want to throw something up and to the left, maybe? And take the path that the drone is taking to come back around. There's also a straight look. The straight look probably brings in the danger of the OB a little bit because their OB is right behind it, and that is water. So two options here. We'll see which way the players decide to go.
Yeah, that OB comes up quick, and I threw one in there during our flex start. I had to go dig the disc out, and when I jumped down to get it, it's more like quicksand, and I thought I was going to die because it immediately sucked me down to about my shins.
Just a shins, you're all right.
Yeah, so now I see why it's marked off as OB. This looks really good.
Taking the straight scary route.
She's pushing it, and
it makes its way over to the left. I didn't.
Yeah. So she's going to have a long look, probably 50, 55-ish.
Yeah.
Elaine taking the more hyzer approach to get on the left side, right at the top of the hill.
Look like you got ate up by some sand.
Yep.
And Whitney with her forehand approach.
I thought she would do this. Is she going to flex it to come back to the right and then give herself the straight gap? Looks like that's what she was trying to do.
Yeah, didn't quite make it all the way back over, though. So there, she'll still have options on whether to go left or right.
Yeah. Elaine looks like she's lining up the turnover.
Yep.
Flattening. Just on the edge of that tree line. Yeah. Oh, no.
I want to say good bush because there is OB over there. That's what the water still is in play over there.
Yeah, that's just
a grip lock.
Yeah. Holly here down to a knee, trying to just get something close here. You don't want to give away the momentum that you've gained so far.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And I have to say, it's just a scary one to run.
Mm-hmm. You can see how fast that green is.
Yeah, and that right there is, if you're going to run it, run on an Annie.
Yeah. I don't see anybody running it, but we'll see. Deanne. Never mind. Oh!
Talk about a run.
What a putt. Let's see that back.
That was a run
back. Yeah. Annie run like he said. Great speed.
Dead center.
Wow. That's such a gutsy run. Jamming out there. That's a fantastic putt and a birdie that very few players are getting on that hole.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's back-to-back birdies for her. Ooh.
Yeah, the OB had to come in mind while she was throwing that from that angle.
Through the trees here, but it's framed up for Elaine.
Oh, just low. Wow.
You wonder if she kind of just didn't give it the height because of the OB there?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the basket and you see the OB like in the basket. That's how close it is.
Yeah. So unfortunate bogey there for Whitney. Same there for Holly. Man, so Deanne picking up 2 strokes on the card here.
Yeah.
right, brings us to our finishing hole of round 1, hole 18, par 3, 354 feet. Initially off the tee, you were trying to make this straight gap here. The basket continues on the straight line towards the bleacher line in the back there. The right-hand side tree line does come into play. It is not out of bounds, but it can definitely mess with your shot. On the left-hand side, there's also quite a bit of trees to navigate through. So if you can keep something initially straight on your shot here, you give yourself a look for the birdie, but a par here is just fine as well. Couple of foot taps there. Deanne having the honors after her back-to-back birdies.
Stay out of that.
Oh. Just a small kick, but didn't do too much damage to her.
Yeah, she'll still be able to make her 3 from there.
This is Holly's like type of shot there. It's just a flip up. Didn't quite turn.
Yes, I think she would have wanted that to flip up to flat a little bit, but it stayed a little bit on hyzer.
It's usually her bread and butter is just that nice straight flip up with a little bit of turn. This is such a Holly Finley hole. Elaine pushing that right side, but trusting the stability to bring her back over, and keeps her in the middle. So she'll have the clean hyzer around the tree line. Well, she's going to go left side with this forehand, or she's going flex? She's flexing. Oh, looks perfect.
It's all about that angle control.
Oh, beautiful shot.
She may actually have a long look from out there.
Let's see, Elaine lining up the hyzer. She's been throwing these all around and putting them close.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Little roller coaster there. That's it. Oh, okay. Worked out.
I think she was closer than she thought she was. She really did overthrow that.
Yeah. So.
Getting in. That was definitely a bid.
Just trying to make it 3 in a row.
Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, why didn't you make that one? Whitney switching stances here. Go. Ooh.
White line. Yeah.
Holly here has quite a bit to deal with, as you can see, but she does have the straight gap. And she turns it over.
Yeah.
But still within her range for sure.
Yeah. Bam.
Nice putt.
Just like she drew it up. She knew what she was doing when she overturned the forehand.
I think she got distracted by the cameraman nearly dying behind her as he was running in to get the shot. As I almost completely fell on my face getting to her shot. I'll probably put that up on Instagram at some point, so you can look forward to that. Kind of forgot about that moment until just now. Good putt.
And the par putt.
Really, really strong finish to the round for Deanne.
Oh, yeah.
2 bogeys on this back 9, 2 birdies, playing even par on the back.
Lane finishing with her par as well.
Acknowledging the fans there. A little bit of a rough stretch for Elaine here on the back compared to the front. But always fun to have her on the card. And Whitney dialing in the par to finish out as well.
So we have Elaine finishing with 10, Deanne 5 over. We had an 8 over and I believe a 9 over. I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. So thank you for watching Ace Run Pro coverage of the Down East Players Cup. This was the first round, back 9. We hope to see you again for round 2. There is a 3rd round to follow that as well. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell a friend, follow, tweet, patronize. Thank you for our Patreon supporters.
Thanks.
And
yeah, thanks for checking it out, guys. We'll see you for round 2 next.